Hi everyone, it's Happy Mail Queen. My video today is just a little segment on a blast from the past. Have you ever worked on something and then you videotaped it and then you lost it because your camera got broken or you never uploaded it because other things got in the way and then you forgot all about the project? So I realized when I was looking through my videos, and I don't have too many, so I realized there were projects that I did that I never shared because a couple of years ago I was only using my son's iPod. And if you've seen my earlier videos, I always talk about how I'm not computer savvy and I don't know how to edit. So, any video of mine that you've seen that, it looks like I edited it, my husband did it. I didn't do it. So, yeah, so I had trouble with my iPod 2 years ago because it was my son's iPod, so we were sharing, and yeah, it broke, and then I lost all my videos that I had, created. Because a lot of the times I do my video, but I don't upload it right away because it's too long, and then so I have to wait for my husband to edit it. So anyway, I have to stop the rambling here. Sorry. But, so yeah, this is a blast from the past. I just wanted to do a quick share of the stuff that I did and, the people that inspired me too, because I have to give props to those people, talented people who really has made crafting for me just easier and fun. And, I just want to say thank you. So when I first started crafting, I was doing mini albums. Like I said before, I've dabbled into scrapbooking, but I never did mini albums. I didn't even know there were mini albums. I've only done like 12 by 12 albums and never really completed any of them. Just put pictures and a few stickers and just very little embellishments. So, and then I was doing a project for somebody. I was doing a 12 by 12 mini album. I mean, not mini, but 12 by 12 album. And so I was looking for ideas. And at that time, I discovered YouTube. So I was looking at videos, and then I saw Laura Dennison's video, and so she was my very first inspiration. She had created envelope mini, sorry, not envelope, it's paper bag mini, and I was intrigued. I thought, oh my gosh, from a paper bag, really? Wow, that's amazing. And her project was just amazing, so I was blown away and I had to try it. So let me just share with you guys my very first album. So I hear Sabrina say she loves cupcakes. Well, me too. I actually bake cupcakes, and I actually took one class at Michael's on how to decorate cupcakes with fondant. And for a whole year, I was making cupcakes for people, not selling them, but just giving them as gifts. I might have been paid for one because they requested it, and so yeah, I think I did one. It was like 25 cupcakes. It was a lot, so for me that's a lot. So it was a lot of work, and so that's how I really got started doing mini albums, believe it or not, because I took a class. I got a Cricut cake. That's my very first Cricut, is a Cricut cake. My only Cricut, actually. And now I use it for cutting paper. But I started out making cupcakes and actually rolling fondant and, cutting with the Cricut, with a cake, with a Cricut cake cutter. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk, you guys. So that's how I got started with it, because I got tired of making cupcakes because it was just a lot of work, and then I got into scrapbooking again. And when I discovered that you can make mini albums and how so much easier it is, and it looked so much fun to create something from scratch, I had to try it. So thank you, Laura, because you did inspire me to make this my very first mini album. And my very first mini album was for my cupcakes. So my plan was to put pictures of all the cupcakes that I had made, because I did keep track of most of them and just took pictures of how I decorated them. But believe it or not, I haven't even put the pictures in here. So there it is. This paper that I got was from, I think it was from Walmart, and it's very plain, you guys. But I thought this was a great idea to like use tags. I mean, I had never done anything like this. So I've been hooked with making mini albums since. And it was all thanks to Laura Denison. So, very quick. Sorry if I'm rushing here, but there's really nothing on it. But anyway, yeah, this was my very first. I just want to show you this acetate pocket. Oops, there it is. This acetate pocket that I had created. And I embossed it, and I put some tags. See, it's not even completely finished. So I thought that was really cute. The chipboard, this was a different collection. I didn't get the whole collection or anything. It was, I want to say it's Family Affairs chipboard. And it's, glittery and very cute. So anyway, that was my very first mini album. The second album that I created was, since my daughter saw my mini album, she wanted me to create one for her, and so I decided to do it, because then by then I was hooked. And she was gonna have just a small little birthday party, and we decided we were gonna do a tea party and just invite like her best friend and then her aunts. And so we created this mini album, and this one's called Tea Party, and it has her name up there, Jenna. It actually says Jenna's, sorry, is it like that? Yeah, Jenna's Tea Party. And I used my Cricut to cut the tea party, the teacup, the teacup, the teapot, this here, sentiment. What, Genevieve? I'm sorry, my daughter is talking to me. Not yet. So, I put ribbon. I think I used a ribbon binding on this one because I didn't have the rings. And I'm just going to show you the first page, because the rest, this particular album does have pictures in it. And so that was her little setup right there. We just had it at my house. And but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And it's kind of falling apart because I didn't use very good adhesive. Like I said, this is one of my first projects, and that's when I discovered, using ribbon and putting a bunch of frills over here on the side, and making a charm. So I made this charm for her. So at that time I was also into making cute charms. So yeah, that is the second one that I made. And then I got into making baby albums because a couple of my coworkers were going to have babies. And so one of them I don't even have anymore because, of course I gave it away. And I did videotape it, but I lost that video. I believe I did upload one video, and you guys can check that out. It's a baby boy mini. But I made one for my daughter as well. So let me just share with you her mini and a matching box. So this is her mini. It's a purse box. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's really big. Here, let me see. Let me just move my camera real quick, and then I can show you guys the mini and the box. So here's the purse box, and here's the mini album. And let me just put my tripod back down. For this one, I had used Trish Chic paper pad, and I just used this pattern here. And here, I constructed this box from scratch. So I basically had to put it together, and this is a sticky back canvas that I painted in pink. And wow, let's see, this is really hard to show. Hold on. I think it's just better if I just, hope you guys can see okay, and I hope my lighting's okay. So this, I think I got at the 99-cent store, and I just put a little crystal there. I strung this, and this, I believe, was from Tuesday Morning. I beaded her name there. This was from, I think, maybe Joann's. I can't remember. It was from my stash. But I just strung a bunch of baby charms. And this one's my favorite because it's a carriage, a baby carriage. A little pacifier. So anyway, very cute, right? And I got this idea. I believe Laura Dennison also made a baby mini album. And then there was another lady, and I'm so sorry I cannot remember because it was so long ago, but she also inspired me to make an album as well, a baby album. So again, you know, the original idea was not mine, but you know, of course I tweaked it to the way I wanted to make mine. So anyway, this was a very pretty chunky mini, and I used a Cricut cartridge called Baby Steps to do my die cuts here, and I glossy accented and stickled and used this Martha Stewart butterfly. I cut these letters also from the cartridge and glossy accented and stickled it. I put mesh bling here, and what else? I think there's gonna have to be like a part 2, you guys, because I'm running out of time. Some flowers from my stash. I think this was from like the dollar store or something. It's one of those plastic, it's not plastic, but it feels kind of rubbery flowers. This was from my Prima stash, as well as I think this one too. Can't remember if this is Wild Orchid Craft or not. This pretty trim here, I think this was from Trims and More if I'm not mistaken. And what else? And then this is one of those closures. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it is. But I got this online. Oh, and then I put some metal corners here for my stash. And before I open it, let me just show you this one. Just made a little charm with the paper using the fragments. Let's see, this is, I think I strung this one together if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's an Arctic cake or not, I can't remember. This is a crown from my stash. This bling here, I can't remember where I got it, but that was from my stash too. Here's that carriage again. And then there's the little baby feet. Oh, sorry, I'm out of frame. The little baby feet, which I think I got at Michael's. It's either Michael's or Joann's. So there's that. Let me see if I can move my camera, you guys, because this is really hard to do. Okay, so then the inside, you know, has the information there, and this envelope I got from Michael's. It came in a pack, And this paper,